We up. Hit that Uber when we landing, then we showing up. Cause I'm in a different state with a different license plate. And you know my pocket straight, and you know my partner straight. And we
Yo, what's going on with y'all? What's going on? What's going on, man? Happy New Year. We made it. We made it. Appreciate all y'all tapping in tonight, man. Appreciate y'all. All the support. Appreciate everybody on the Mr. Smooth's at Smooth's Vision page right now coming up. Coming here from there, man. I appreciate y'all. We live right now, man. First episode of the year. Appreciate the sub, big homie. Appreciate the sub. I definitely do. I'll sub back. We gonna sub back. We gonna get to you. Let me know if y'all want that link. Come up on the page. Come up on the channel. Promote. It's all love. First of the year. Let's build. Let's connect. Let's get to it, man. First episode of the year. Y'all know what it is, man. It's been a long year last year, right? Can we all agree it's been a long year? It's been crazy out here, man. But we had to get through it to get to it. You see what I'm saying? But on this episode, we're gonna talk about. We definitely about to talk about the whole. What's your New Year's resolution? Is this really the New Year? The calendar being offset, being tampered with throughout history. Why do we even have New Year's resolutions? And Johnny Sins, who is that? Do it for DQ. I don't know. Put me on game. Who is Johnny Sins? Let's get to it, man. Come up on the panel. Let's talk. Let's get to it. Let's meet. But yeah, though, we're gonna talk about New Year's resolutions, the whole meaning of spring equinox, the whole, you know, question of why do we celebrate New Year's in the dead of winter instead of spring when everything's, springing from the ground, seeds being planted, seeds growing. The springtime, birds come back out. It only makes sense, right? Have we been lied to again? Have we been lied to again? Johnny Sins. Who is Johnny Sins, my guy? Put me on game, man. Shout out to Do It for DQ. Do It for Q. 21, my fault. My boy, Do It for Q. Let's see what he talking about, man. We trying to get to the bottom of it. Who is Johnny Sins? Is he worth us talking about, my guy? What Johnny Sins got going on? Look it up, Wody. All right, Wody, I'm gonna look it up, my G. I'm gonna look it up. He's an inventor. I mean, an innovator. Okay, he's an innovator. All right, we're gonna add that to the list. We're gonna speak on Johnny Sins tonight. He just got some exclusive news. Johnny Sins, he's an innovator. Shout out Johnny Sins. You made it to the show tonight, man. I never heard of you, but I'm about to listen to the comments and tap in tonight live on the show. I'm never a hater. I'm a motivator. Let's get to it, man. It's your boy, Mr. Smooth. Let's go to the first clip of the night. We talking about spring equinox, the calendars, misplacement, and things like that, man. Let's get to it, man. Hashtag what's your New Year's resolution in the comments. Hashtag what's your New Year's resolution.
Happy New Year. We are now going like on a week now since the spring equinox. That is actually New Year. Spring equinox. It was the new moon. That's the New Year. That's literally God's New Year is the new moon. The month begins with a new moon, right? And this 28-day cycle of the moon, going from new moon to the first quarter, to the full moon, to the last quarter, and then back around to new moon. That's a month cycle, 28 days. That's God's month. They took an O out of month because it used to be month. So that's how you regulate the months. And it's actually not 12 months, it's 13 months because 13 times 28 is 364 days, which is a year plus 1 day for rest. Basically, it's 28 times 13 months, 28 days, which is a month, times 13 months, that's 364 days. Because you can't mess with the moon. The moon's basically a 28-day cycle, okay? So you can't mess with that. It's not 30, it's not 31. So if you get 13 months, that's going to be 364, roughly 365 days, which is a year. So what's going on with the Gregorian calendar is it's an absolute disaster. It's a complete mess. God did not start his years in the middle of the darkest time of the year. He started it at the light time. Spring is rebirth. That's why Jesus was resurrected in the spring, because it has to do with rebirth. In the winter, that's death. That's when the trees lose their leaves and you can't grow crops in the same way that you do in the spring, summer, and fall. New life, the new year, is in the spring, and it's around the new moon of the spring equinox. So that is just past. So we just went into the new year just now, like literally just like last week. So happy New Year. So the calendar is just a complete joke. And that's actually what April Fool's Day is. Is anybody notice that there is no thing about April Fool's Day? Like Valentine's, okay, you got the Cupid in the heart. St. Patrick's Day, you got the little leprechaun and shamrocks. And April Fool's Day is this thing on our calendar, and there isn't a mascot. It's literally like this mystery day. Well, you know what it actually is? It's the powers that be are laughing at you and me because we think that the new year is January 1st. April Fools reminds them that they're deceiving us, and they laugh at us because we're the fools, because they know that it's really April Fool's Day, right around the new moon of April 1st, right around there. That's always New Year's. April Fool's Day is New Year's, or it commemorates it. It's within those days. So that's what April Fool's Day is. Happy New Year. We are now going...
Quick question. Can we stop celebrating New Year's in the middle of winter?
Yeah, excuse the bad head, I'm just getting up, but you don't know how epiphanic this man's statements were in this video for me.
We don't need calendars to tell us when the new year begins. The new year begins whenever the first seeds bear the first fruit and flowers.
Bro, mind blown.
If Octo, Nove, and Dec mean 8, 9, and 10, then why are October, November, and December our 10th, 11th, and 12th months? They shift.
Like, I knew this information for some years now, but I didn't know. Like, it didn't sink in till just now, and this man said this.
So to be clear, the Roman calendar that colonized all of Europe, that colonized us, was shifted to match the near 12 lunar cycles in a year, which is fine. The issue is then saying the beginning of the year is in the midst of winter. That doesn't really make any sense. And none of these other cultures do that. Other New Years begin when new life begins, which is spring, which for folks in the Northern Hemisphere would be around March 20th, and for folks in the Southern Hemisphere around September 20th. The equivalent to making one global New Year would be like ignoring time zones, when clearly we experience time differently on different parts of the earth. That shouldn't just be reflected in the day, but in the year itself.
You know, like, happy middle of winter, y'all. Happy middle of winter, because that's what we do.
If you want to celebrate something, celebrate the Haitian independence, because that is January 1st. But January 1st here in the United States didn't look so good for Black people in the United States. So I'm just saying, if you want to connect with the earth, you want to connect with your history, you might want to, you know what I'm saying, get back to the roots.
Plain, you see, the new year begins for life here in March. And the earth says we've been here far longer than 2,022 years.
But ancient, happy to your ancient. Love you.
Yo, cuz, what's going on? Welcome, cuz, y'all. What's going on, cuz?
Hey,
How you feeling?
I'm feeling right. I'm actually down here in Georgia with Angus relatives, for New Year's.
So, did you see them clips? You know what we talking about right now?
No, I was just joining in. Can you replay that? Can you run it back?
Okay, I'm gonna run it back.
I got Nintendo. When Nintendo 2 came out, when the next Nintendo came out, that's the guy right.
Quick question. Can we stop celebrating New Year's in the middle of winter?
Yeah, excuse the bad head, I'm just getting up, but you don't know how epiphanic this man's statements were in this video for me.
We don't need calendars to tell us when the new year begins. The new year begins whenever the first seeds bear the first fruit and flowers.
Bro, mind blown.
If Octo, Nove, and Dec mean 8, 9, and 10, then why are October, November, and December our 10th, 11th, and 12th months? They shift.
Like, I knew this information for some years now, but I didn't know. Like, it didn't sink in till just now, and this man said this.
So to be clear, the Roman calendar that colonized all of Europe, that colonized us, was shifted to match the near 12 lunar cycles in a year, which is fine. The issue is then saying the beginning of the year is in the midst of winter. That doesn't really make any sense. And none of these other cultures do that. Other New Years begin when new life begins, which is spring, which for folks in the Northern Hemisphere would be around March 20th, and for folks in the Southern Hemisphere around September 20th. The equivalent to making one global New Year would be like ignoring time zones, when clearly we experience time differently on different parts of the earth. That shouldn't just be reflected in the day, but in the year itself.
Like, happy middle of winter, y'all. Happy middle of winter, because that's what we do.
If you want to celebrate something, celebrate the Haitian independence, because that is January 1st. But January 1st here in the United States didn't look so good for Black people in the United States. So I'm just saying, if you want to connect with the earth, you want to connect with your history, you might want to, get back to the roots.
Keep laying your seed. The new year begins for life here in March. And the earth says we've been here far longer than 2,022 years. You're ancient. That means you're ancient. Love you.
I just wanna live like a happy new now. Happy new now.
Happy New Year. We are now going like on a week now since the spring equinox. That is actually New Year. Spring equinox. It was the new moon. That's the new year. That's literally God's new year is the new moon. The month begins with a new moon, right? And this 28-day cycle of the moon, going from new moon to the first quarter, to the full moon, to the last quarter, and then back around to new moon. That's a month cycle, 28 days. That's God's month. They took an O out of month because it used to be month. So that's how you regulate the months. And it's actually not 12 months, it's 13 months, because 13 times 28 is 364 days, which is a year, plus 1 day for rest. Basically, it's 28 times 13 months, 28 days, which is a month, times 13 months, that's 364 days. Because you can't mess with the moon. The moon is basically a 28-day cycle, okay? So you can't mess with that. It's not 30, it's not 31. So if you get 13 months, that's going to be 364, roughly 365 days, which is a year. So what's going on with the Gregorian calendar is it's an absolute disaster. It's a complete mess. God did not start his years in the middle of the darkest time of the year. He started it at the light time. Spring is rebirth. That's why Jesus was resurrected in the spring, because it has to do with rebirth. In the winter, that's death. That's when the trees lose their leaves and you can't grow crops in the same way that you do in the spring, summer, and fall. New life, the new year, is in the spring, and it's around the new moon of the spring equinox. So that is just past. So we just went into the new year just now, like literally just like last week. So happy New Year. So the calendar is just a complete joke. And that's actually what April Fool's Day is. Does anybody notice that there is no thing about April Fool's Day? Like Valentine's, okay, you got the Cupid in the heart. St. Patrick's Day, you got the little leprechaun and shamrocks. And April Fool's Day is this thing on our calendar, and there isn't a mascot. It's literally like this mystery day. Well, you know what it actually is? It's the powers that be are laughing at you and me because we think that the new year is January 1st. April Fools reminds them that they're deceiving us, and they laugh at us because we're the fools, because they know that it's really April Fool's Day, right around the new moon of April 1st, right around there. That's always New Year's. April Fool's Day is New Year's, or it commemorates it. It's within those days. So that's what April Fool's Day is. Happy New Year. We are now going like on a week now since the
You feel about that,
Yeah, I'm always learning something new, and sorry for the background noise. It's the music going on here.
Yeah.
These Negroes. These Negroes like to be loud as hell when play loud music.
Yeah.
But I've been hearing about how supposedly New Year officially starts in somewhere in April.
Yeah, in April.
Huh?
I said, yeah, in April. In spring. Don't that make sense?
Well, to a certain extent, yeah. Hold on, let me move to another room because it's too loud up in here. Hold on, let me move to another room. It's a little too loud as hell up in here.
Okay.
Hold
Hold
on.
on. CJ gonna be back. CJ gonna be back, y'all. How y'all feel about that, man? Winter solstice. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. My accent. Shout out to Jesse J in the chat on my personal page at Smooth's Vision. He been rocking out with me for the last 25 minutes. Shout out to him. I don't even know if he want me to shout him out, but he been rocking with me, keeping engagement going on my page. So I appreciate that. How y'all feel, man? I know we've been told our whole life this January 1st thing is a situation that we should celebrate and have time off. But the whole time, researchers saying it's in April, March, end of March, start beginning of April, that's spring, that's the New Year's because everything is like reborn. And most things are growing from the ground, birds come back outside, the bees, in the winter, everything's dead. So, I mean, everything's unalive, so to say. So, wouldn't it make sense? And then the calendar. Let's go into the calendar situation, y'all. Let's go into the calendar. Because everybody, the calendar, man. It makes sense. I know what you mean. Appreciate you. Let's speak on this calendar, man. Because
Half of our months named after numbers and the other after Roman religious practices and leaders. Have we always counted days, weeks, months, and years like this? What's with that Mayan calendar thing? There were a number of calendars in early human history. You had the Hebrew calendar, the Egyptian calendar, the Greek calendar, Chinese calendar, Babylonian calendar, and others. The one we use today in the Western world originated from the Roman calendar. Incidentally, the early Roman calendar evolved from that of the Greeks. It was basically a lunar calendar with an extra month inserted every so often to keep the months in step with the seasons. They were named Martius, Aprilis, Maia, Junius, Quintilis, Sextilis, September, October, November, December, Januarius, and Februarius. These names have pretty much been the same since the past 2,500 years. Unlike today, the Roman year began with March. The calendar consisted of 355 days, which was about 12 lunar months. The intercalary month, Mercedonius, was added when needed at the end of February. So when that happened, February was shortened to 23 days. Julius Caesar took it upon himself to bring the calendar in line with the seasons. He ordered 3 intercalary months should be added at the end of the year and rearranged the length of the months, giving them their present duration. He eventually rejected the lunar month entirely and adopted the solar year, which had an average length of 365.25 days. The 4-year leap year cycle was added to resolve the 25th of a day. The reforms took place on January 1, 45 BCE. This changed the beginning of the year from March 1st to January 1st as we know it today. The calendar was called the Julian calendar for obvious reasons. The 7-day week was followed by Judaism and Islam. The week was set around a day of rest and religious practices. Romans didn't have a day of rest, so their 8-day week cycled around market days. Eventually, astrologers assigned a planet to rule each of the 24 hours of the day in a continual sequence. This led to the Roman 7-day cycle. Saturn, the Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, and Venus became Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The names of the first 6 months are partially derived through the fact that certain Roman gods had feast days or times centered around them. For example, Janus was the god of beginning, so January was used for the name of the first month of the year. The month of March was the time that soldiers would begin war, so it was named after the god of war, Mars. The other 2 months were named after Roman leaders, and the rest of the months were just named after the number of the month that they were. October, 8th month, November, 9th month. The Julian calendar was simple, which made everything seem fine and dandy, but there was a small problem, a problem that added up every year. The 365.25 day year is 11 minutes and 15 seconds longer than the true length of the tropical year. After 128 years, the season begins a whole day earlier. The Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans didn't have an issue with days not lining up perfectly, but the Christian church did. You see, they wanted to make sure that the religious holidays they celebrated were on their actual days. Pope Gregory XIII took it upon himself to resolve this problem and came up with the Gregorian calendar. The changes he enacted resolved the shift at the beginning of each year, set a standard for the length of a year in days, minutes, and seconds, among other things. The changes were not accepted in England and the British colonies in America until 1752. By then, the English calendar was off by 11 days compared to the calendar of continental Europe. Because of this, dates of events such as the timeline of historical figures will often have two dates. The Gregorian is called the New Style and the Julian the Old Style. The birth of Isaac Newton was the 25th of December, 1642, in accordance to the Old Style, but was the 4th of January, 1643, in accordance to the New Style. In the Middle Ages, New Year celebrations were abolished due to their pagan origins, but the celebrations were started again in 1582. The modern calendar can't be credited to one specific person. It's pretty much the Gregorian calendar, but with an addition of dates for Christian celebrations and the way years are numbered. Oh, and about the 2012 Mayan prophecy stating the end of the world, don't worry about that, it's a bunch of bunk.
You saying that, cuz?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, right?
Insane. That's insane.
They pretty much tampered with it, man.
I feel like,
But,
everything's being tampered with.
right, definitely.
I don't know if it's all for profit or just damn control power.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That was crazy.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I hear you better. That was a crazy situation, though.
And what still got to me is I went to the Holocaust Museum about 7.5 years ago in Washington, D.C., and it kind of got to me, too.
Man, what happened? How you feel about that?
All the, thinking about what the Jewish went through, during the Holocaust, the hell they went through, some survivors, the terrorism, the deaths, the killings, the massacres, everything.
But just how they just tampered with the calendar. They tampered with everything else.
Yeah. I wanted to tamper with the weather here.
Hey, probably most likely. I feel like they do. I feel like it's called a HAARP machine. Look up a HAARP machine.
HAARP machine?
Yeah, HAARP, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's for another time, though.
Sorry, these allergies are killing me. And I took something for it.
It's all good. Well, we didn't got past the deep topics, for real.
Yeah.
About to go back to the nonsense. Happy New Year, y'all. So we're gonna go into this one topic.
At least no troll here.
Nah, not right now. It's trending right now. Rap artist from Dallas, Texas, Big X the Plug.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly he was shot at a strip club. His homeboy was shot in the head. Oh, we're gonna see what's going on, man. Bad news. Tragic ratchet news in the beginning of the year.
What? Did they die or whatever?
I don't think so. Let's see.
They shoot.
What the hell?
Boy, look at Big X the Plug on my metal glasses. Man, they tripping, bro. Boy.
Can't really get no good. A good video for real.
You guys send me a link to that microphone that you got.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, I think I need to get a microphone if I'm gonna
Give
start a
yourself
freaking podcast and
28
shit.
days and become the most dangerous
Yeah,
person in the
it's
room.
about time.
It's
It's about
2025.
$80.
Dallas rapper Big X the Plug was inside a nightclub performing a strip club, the grand opening, the Pink House strip club. You know, there'd be a lot of rappers acting like they own these clubs and shit, but really it'd be like people behind it. He went to this grand opening in Dallas. His friend was shot in the head while he was inside the club. It was a shooting. Big X almost lost his life. But, you know, he didn't get touched. He got up out of there. I don't know if people was aiming at him, whatever, but he was with a bunch of people, and somebody that was with him got shot in the head. It looked like his group was targeted. Subscribe to my like button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button. But it looked like Big X almost got in some trouble, you know, almost lost his life. We got to stay the hell up out of these strip clubs, you know. Remember that, especially when you got the cameras and shit all up on you.
Look at Big X the Plug on my medical ass. They shooting. Big X the Plug on my medical ass. They shooting. Man, they tripping, bro.
What the fuck? That was he on the floor.
Cuz, where you at? Where you at?
I'm here.
Yeah, man. You feel like rappers should stay out of strip club?
Pretty much, yeah. It
Big
feels
X the
like,
Plug, pretty big.
huh?
Awesome. He a pretty big artist.
I never heard of him, but stay out of the
Yeah.
strip clubs, stay out of nightclubs, just do the big ass arenas or whatever. Do the big
Yeah.
ass concert arenas or whatever.
Yeah, I hear you on that, cuz. So what's your New Year's resolution? We never got to that, cuz. What's your New Year's resolution?
Try to be more consistent, especially if I'm going to move in with more business and stuff, and also try to get a new car.
Yeah, I heard that.
And really, you know, try to get healthy. Try to, you know, get to work out more. If you know, via home gym or public gym, whatever, or both.
So what you trying to build muscle?
Yes, build muscles. Yeah, I'm trying to build muscles.
Okay. What's your overall like objective to building muscles? How you gonna do that? Just go to the gym?
Go to the gym, healthy eating, you know, yada yada.
Yada yada. I feel you.
I know what I have to do. I know what I should eat and what I should eat. Only, you know, proteins and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and plus, I know I need some discipline.
Yeah. So you in Atlanta? How you like Atlanta? Cuz?
It's nice. It's nice and stuff. This is actually my second time in Atlanta. The first time was in Thanksgiving 2024. Yeah, but I mean, I'll come and visit, but don't expect me to move down here and live down here.
Yeah. I've been to Atlanta one time. It was okay.
Yeah. The dirty South. The dirty ratchet South.
Yeah. Yeah. No disrespect to the A, but yeah, you said it best. It get a little ratchet.
Yeah. I mean, you see the damn. I'm pretty sure you used to see the damn Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or the crazy ass Atlanta Housewives. Shit.
Right, for sure.
Oh my god. Just ratchet as hell.
Hell yeah. But shout out Martin Luther King though.
Huh?
Shout out Martin Luther King. He from Atlanta.
Well, that was doing his time. That was doing his generation.
You said that was a whole nother time, huh, cuz?
Yeah. At least they had it much better at his generation, unlike ours. Ours is just fucking trash. I'm sorry to
Mm.
say it. Ours is fucking trash. It's just shit.
So ain't no hope for
I don't know, man. I just don't know the way these mofos acting, the way these niggas acting. I don't
it.
know.
Right.
It's like I want to just put these niggas, the majority of these niggas on a freaking rocket ship, and just send them asses out to freaking outer space. Maybe then, maybe then preserve this generation. I don't know.
Damn, we need a whole restart, huh?
Pretty much.
Damn, that's crazy. Cause so
I'm
right now,
sorry. I'm sorry, but these new millennials, these YNs, they're wreaking out here, freaking wreaking havoc. You seen it? Well, we just saw what the hell happened, at that strip
right,
club.
right. What I was gonna say. Shout out Truth Teller for the info. We got it off his page. Shout out Truth Teller. But what I was gonna say, I thought they was Gen Z. I didn't know they was millennial.
Millennials or Gen Z? Well, actually, I'm sorry, I take it back. Gen Z.
Yeah. We millennials.
Yeah, we're millennials. I'm sorry. It's these Gen Z niggas. It's these Gen. I'm sorry. It's these Gen Z motherfuckers.
Yeah, for
Always after the
sure.
damn. Always after the damn food.
Yeah, yeah. But right now we gonna switch it up, go to
Yeah.
another topic. Another trending topic right now. Dame Dash, aka Damon Dash from Rockefeller, founder of Rockefeller, co-founder. He's going through it right now. And he has his studio, his studios, production company, movie company auctioned off for $100 in recent auction, and people are going in on him, calling them names, calling them broke, whatever, whatever. But it could be a underplay for the overplay. You know what I'm saying? You never know with Dame. Shout out Dame. I got much respect and love for you. No matter what, we all make mistakes and we all can bounce back at any time, at any moment, especially in today's time. So I never will underestimate Dame and the things he done to get to this point, whether people will agree with him or not. But right now we're gonna play a clip about his recent, I guess, financial troubles, you wanna call that. Having this Let's get right to it, man. Real Conversation Podcast Network presents Real Conversation Podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. 2026, we made it, y'all. Let's give another round of applause for ourselves, man. We really made it right now. We really, really, really made it. Really made it, y'all. We really made it. Tap in, comment down below.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
All right, so guys, so breaking news, man. Dame Dash, right? Dame Dash's company, Poppington LLC, was auctioned off, today. You'll never guess how much it was auctioned off for. I mean, this is not even like it's not even really embarrassing for Dame. It's embarrassing for the people actually coming after Dame. Check this out, right? It only auctioned for $100. It auctioned for $100 today. How silly is that? How silly is that? For them, like one person showed up to the bid. Now again, he's right now in an intense bankruptcy proceeding right now where they're trying to sell off all of his assets to pay off creditors. But as we see outside of the Rockefeller stake, there's not really much assets to sell. And this is what Dame Dash was trying to tell people and tell the people coming after, like, I don't have anything, right? And the stuff that I do have is divvied up between other family members. And when you're doing business, right? It's the saying, right? Control everything, own nothing. What does that mean, right? it means that I got control over this, but I don't own it. So you can't come after me and try to take my asset and take something, right? Now, a lot of people do LLCs, but there's other ways that is obviously done as well. And I'm sure Dame Dash is privy to that. That's something you're gonna have to do your own research on. You know, the people that know absolutely, know it. They absolutely know it, right? And in a way, you have to protect yourself like that from unscrupulous lawsuits, from people who's looking to collect off of you. That's the way you got to structure your business in the hells of North America, especially someone like Dame Dash. So, as much as we know that he got into financial trouble, we all been there. Maybe not on that level. We owe millions of dollars, but that's something he can't deny. He can't deny that. We know that he messed the bag up, but it doesn't mean that he's broke. When Dame Dash says he's broke, he's not our broke. A Dame Dash broke, I'm not gonna put a number on it, but when we say we broke, $27 in the account, $83, -$5, that's broke. Not when you got assets over here and other people's this or whatever. You own this over here. So look, them going after the film company is tantamount to going after. Let's just say like you got a film company, right? You got a company and you created a couple movies. There's nothing there. The movie, there's no residual income off the movies. Probably he probably owns little to any production equipment, right? So what? There's no asset there. It's just a piece of paper saying they own Poppington LLC. Someone actually showed up. One person showed up thinking it was going to be some value on it, and they got asked out. So there's a lot of lessons here. I've done a lot of video on Dame Dash. We interviewed Dame Dash years ago, but there's a lot of lessons that obviously can be learned on both sides, of the coin. Protect yourself. Structure your business in a way that protects your assets and protects your family and protects your bread and protects your bottom line. That's the one thing we could take from this. The other thing we could take from this is you got to be financially responsible with your money and your assets. And another thing we take from this too is relationships are gold. Relationships are important because maybe if Dame Dash cultivated, nourished, maintained the relationships with all these people that are now millionaires / billionaires, maybe he can go to somebody and get a loan or go to somebody and get help. Like Michael Vick helped T.I. Excuse me, how T.I. helped Michael Vick when he gave him like $50,000 to $70,000 when he was down and out. That's why it's important to keep great relationships. The most important thing about this is keeping great relationships, right? Keeping, not burning bridges, right? Keeping, being loyal to people so they can be loyal to you. So that's my thoughts on the situation. I want to hear what you guys got to think. My MacBook is down. I'm getting it fixed as we speak. Hopefully to be back. I'll get back on StreamYard. But right now, we're going to keep pushing this content out. So Dame Dash is Poppington LLC film company sold at auction. $100. Got to do better, y'all. Hey, also, if you want to advertise with us, email me right now, OGOD.
How you feel about that, cuz?
Wow. All I gotta say is just wow.
And then for those people following him, okay, watch what goes on comes around with what you're doing.
All them people that's clowning them, they never done nothing in their life. Let's be honest.
Right. Well, let me retract that. Let me retract my statement. So all people that are clowning him, unless you own a business, just sit your ass down and shut the hell up.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I feel like, man, Dame, he'll be out of this situation. Let me retract myself. Not financial struggle, just a financial situation.
Right.
That Dame going through right now. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll get back his company back on track.
yeah. We probably will.
These
But
things
I'm
happen.
probably gonna.
I mean, I've seen it before. These things happen. I'm a new starting entrepreneur. You know.
Yeah, man. Cuz go ahead and tell the people something. I gotta take a break real quick. Talk to the people.
Talk to about what?
Just about what's going on. What's going on with your art and all that.
Okay. So far, here's the thing, people. I have a business called CSJ Arts Vibes LLC, but I'm also going to start another business outside of art. You know, I'm not going to spill any details yet. Y'all going to have to see when it finally happens later on this year. But CSJ Art Vibes LLC is an online art gallery store, specializes for in painting, drawings, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna and I have some new paintings that I'm about to start commissioning soon, so y'all stay tuned for that. But anywho, I think I'm gonna take a quick break myself, and then I'll be right back.
Go ahead, take a break. All right, man. We really about to end the show. We almost about to end the show. I want to bring up the Papoose 50 Cent situation. Matter of fact, I'm about to right now. Apparently, they've been having words on the internet. It's going viral. Papoose, 50 Cent. I really don't know what's going on like that. I'm just seeing this before I made the show. Before I started the show tonight. So, I guess 50 Cent dissed Clarissa Shields. That's Papoose current girlfriend, I believe. So let's see what's going on with that.
Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
Salute to Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. We're only less than 24 hours into the new year, and 50 Cent is already acting a fool again. The man knows no boundaries, and the man has no limits. Now, over the last couple of days, there's been rumors going around with Remy Ma and Papoose. Fans saw this video of Remy at the same fur coat store as Papoose.
That one that I see that be dragging on the floor, all the colors, that's the Remy special.
And that was the beginning of our amazing friendship. I'm so lucky to meet you, and I think that we're gonna be friends forever, right?
And we're going to be friends forever.
So guys, Happy New Year.
Happy New
I'm
Year.
so glad that she surprised me today. She always does that.
So here's what happened. I didn't think he was gonna be here because he was out of the country. Bye, baby.
I
Thank
landed
you.
this
Your
morning.
coat is so beautiful.
And then I came straight to the store, and I'm so glad
So
I did.
here's the problem. Every time I come, I just be sweatshirt, jeans, t-shirt, having out. He very rarely. Probably the last time you see me in full Remy Ma, I think. Was
But in your
when we
last
filming.
video, everybody said that how nice you look without makeup in it. And we always hook him up, and he's buying either a mink or so this time he's here with a diamond cut mink.
Yes, man.
Where are you going on New Year's Eve, man? What's going on?
Hey, look, man. I'm out there celebrating and happy to be here and enjoying a whole new year. But I do want to salute you and congratulate you, man, on that excellent business and consistency of being the best in the city, man.
You know, he's with me for a long.
Obviously, as you guys can see, the owner is wearing the same outfit in both videos. A lot of people got to speculating that Remy and Pap might have been sneaking around behind Clarissa's back. Now, Clarissa did clarify, saying, hey, yes, these guys went to the same store on the same day, but it was at different times. Then, of course, she posted this picture of her and Pap on New Year's Eve, letting everybody know they're all good. There's no issues between them. Now, here's the thing, you guys. Remy and Pap have to co-parent. Even though they're not together, these guys still have kids together. So that means they're going to be there when their kids gotta play. The kid's birthday, they gotta be there. They're going to be spending a lot of holidays together. That's just what you do when you co-parent. So anytime people see Remy and Pap together, it doesn't mean they're back together. it doesn't mean they're sneaking behind their partner's back. Now, this morning, 50 Cent woke up on his bullshit. 50 posted this AI video of Clarissa and Pap.
Thing I did for you. I did it because I love you. Don't you felt the same way about me?
Me? Love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy. I use you. You're a toy, bitch. A freak. You get your big country, greasy ass back to the country where you belong.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Now, after seeing 50 trying to make fun of their relationship, Pap responded with this AI video of 50. Then he goes in the caption and says, no. Stop deflecting, Curtis. The world is still waiting for your response to Fab and them. You from Southside. Do something. Fight or flight. Holla if you need a ghostwriter, chump. Now, 50 Cent was not letting that go. 50 responded back to Pap again. He said, yo, look what Pap just posted. That looked like one of his joints. Oh, his hoes handsome. They tougher than him. Come on, 50. What's wrong with you, bro? First off, listen, man, he's got a point. 50 said, yo, I don't have time right now to respond to Fab, but I will respond when I get some time. It's been 5 days, and every single day, 50 Cent has been on Instagram going at somebody. Now, I do like this quick response back from Pap. If somebody's going at your girl, if somebody's trying to poke fun at her, you gotta defend her. That's just what it is. Besides him knocking out Easy the Block Captain, Pap is normally quiet and reserved. The man minds his business, really does not do social media antics, but if you come at him, best believe he's going to respond back to you. And if I'm 50 Cent, listen, man, you gotta take the ghostwriting help. The man was nice enough to offer you some assistance. If it's taking you this long to respond back to Fabulous and them, you cannot blame people for thinking that you're struggling with a response back. Now, as far as 50 Cent and Clarissa Shield, you guys, I thought these guys were cool. I don't know if these guys have had any other issues since then, but back in July during her fight, guess who walked out Clarissa Shields? That's right, 50 Cent's longtime enemy and op, Rick Ross. So maybe that had something to do with 50 going at Clarissa Shields, or maybe it was just random. Who knows? You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of 50 Cent and Pap going at each other? Looks like Pap is not backing down either. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
You know, that was a depressing meeting. It was a hard time because we know y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
no, but y'all know us, but sometimes people pretend like they don't know us. That's what get on my nerves.
I think for most people, it's like, what happened? Like,
I mean, like I said, y'all was there every step of the way. Y'all was there when I was riding up there to the prison. Y'all see me fighting court officers getting thrown out of the courtroom. It was in the newspapers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen everything. How can I come to y'all and say something didn't happen? Y'all got to stop, man. Like, come on. So
I think during that time, I know for myself, I just wanted y'all to fix it. Because I've known y'all so long, and not fix the relationship, just the friendship, the parenting, just fix that part. That was the most important thing, right?
That takes time. Like it's a divorce. It's not something that just happens overnight. You know what I'm saying? But people's life don't stop because of that. You know what I mean? It's papers, it's time, it's all this stuff that gotta happen. But at the end of the day, we move forward with our lives. Like
I wish her the best.
For sure.
We got some great, amazing things going on. And like I said, this is my best friend right here, man. We living our life.
We've been together over 1.5 years now. It'll be 2 years next year in September. We at the end of the year. Some of this stuff is just so old. You know, it's so old to talk about, to bring up, to keep harping on it. It's like they're separated. She got somebody too. Like, don't act like it's just over here. Like, she's happy, we're happy, and that's it.
Papoose, like, to your point, and Champ, I know you mentioned like it's old, but I think the reason why people bring it back up is because we saw so much and we knew you, and then when everything happened, there's claims of like you cheating and like all these things, and we're
that's what I'm saying. So, like, if it's a new artist, I get it. We don't know him. All these years incarcerated, that shit never been on my name ever.
You can't just ask.
Y'all was out here with me. I was coming to the old studio.
I'm gonna tell you something. That is
come on.
All them years she was incarcerated, we never heard of Pat. We ain't never seen Pat out in the street. Nothing.
All of a sudden.
How you feel, cuz?
About that video about 50 Cent and
Yeah, 50 Cent.
who he beefing with now?
Yes, he beefing with the rapper Papoose about his girlfriend, boxer Clarissa Shields.
She got to step down because 50 is not.
Yeah, cause you going in and out. Get your mic right. You going in and out. Nah, fix it a little more. Okay.
Hey, I'm back up here.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Just get a little close to the mic. Make sure you're close.
All right, how's this?
Yeah, it's great.
I'm on my phone. I'm not on my MacBook. My
All right.
MacBook's in the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
need. I
yeah.
think I need to get a microphone.
Oh yeah, just close the statements on 50. We're gonna close it out in a minute.
Like I said, that other rapper, I don't know who the hell his name is. 50 been in the game for nearly 20 years, so he better back his ass off. He better back his ass down, because like I said, 50 is not the one to be fucked with.
Most definitely, but I feel like at this point, 50, if he's beefing with you online, it's kind of like him promoting you because he's nonstop. He's the biggest troll.
Right. You saw, I think we touched up on, 50's punk ass son. No, not 50. Diddy's punk ass son. We don't know who the hell his name is. He tried to start some shit with 50.
Yeah, about the documentary, right?
Yes. He need to stay in the child's place, sit his ass down, and shut the hell up.
Yeah, you know he gonna go hard for his pops, man.
Okay, well, get ready to be bitchified.
Yeah. So you saying no one man can beat 50 on the internet?
Absolutely.
Wow, we're gonna end it like that. All my 50 fans, comment down below how y'all feel. 50 versus Pap. Internet troll, who gonna win? I'm going with 52. And I don't even agree with all his trolling, but it is what it is. But yeah, cuz let them know where to find you. We're gonna get up out of here.
Yeah. Here on Facebook and Instagram. CJ Art LLC.
CJ Art Vibes _LLC, right?
CSJ Art Vibes _LLC, yes.
All right. I appreciate your time, cuz. Love. Happy New Year once again.
All right. Happy New Year to you too. Cheers.
All right. Cheers. Y'all heard it first, man. New episode. First episode of the year. I got my baby girl with me. She chilling, doing her thing, being a little bad, but trying to bother daddy, all this. Happy New Year, man, to everybody. Happy quote unquote New Year. We just went over the whole conspiracy. Is this the New Year? Is it the spring? But for now, man, Happy New Year, man. Whenever you celebrate it, just make sure you go into the quote unquote New Year with good intentions and, prosperity, love, and happiness, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. So that's it, man. My baby girl is really, really on one tonight. She's not going to sleep. I got her all in the live. She doing too much. She ain't calmed all the way, man. It's going down. It's real life of a streamer, real life of a content creator. Trying to go viral. Help me go viral. Follow me on all platforms. We gone, y'all. Much love. Say peace out.
Yeah.
We gone. Love till next time.